Hey guys. So I'm gonna share with you something I came up with, okay? Alright, this is a monster for the lore. Alright, its name is called Foxy, yeah. Foxy is born of the naughty thoughts and desires of humans, and resembles a kitsune with a rather revealing and sexy shrine maiden outfit on, and they seem to enjoy teasing and tempting humans to embrace their darker and naughtier thoughts. But they must be resistant to the fact that they will cause psychological damage by the power of doing so, and their charm magic and twist the mind and becoming addicted and drown in addiction to them in their power. They have a pair of small bat wings on their back too. It's believed in ancient time that these creatures ate people's souls, and there's no shortage of people who swear that these creatures are beautiful, and have made them the subject of many stories due to their allure and attraction. But those often ignore the darker side of these creatures, as it can be uncomfortable to quite a lot of people to admit it and even see it and its effects on others. So this is basically brought on by lust, if you don't know. Foxy are able to manipulate foxfire and have the ability to shapeshift, things which they often use to dress in different alluring outfits or pretend to be types of men and women to appeal to whoever their targets are, which is why they often appear very different from one person to another. Furthermore, they often will be invisible to other people due to their ability to bend and manipulate perception. So most people just think people are being weird or creepy or being possessed by some great evil. It's all part of Foxy and their manipulative nature. Also, Foxy tend to be double in mind, degrading people one moment, calling people creepy the next, and flirting and wanting salacious things the next, which is a reflection of their cruel yet seductive nature. They seem to enjoy watching humans burn with lust and destroy themselves for their amusement. However, due to the fact they are born of naughty and salacious desires, resisting them weakens their hold on people, and they take psychic damage from rejection, which weakens their ability and destabilizes their form. Their foxfire inflicts magical fire damage on all enemies that inflict burn, and their baffle charm can inflict charm on a single target with dark element status magic. They also have spirit drain to steal the opponent's HP and MP for themselves, which is a psychic element magic at damage. Alright, which causes, psychic element magic damage, yeah. They are a psychic and fire element creature that is a beast type creature. They are aligned with fantasy and associated with the zone of delusion. Yeah, by the way, I should probably tell you a little bit of backstory on this. I actually became interested in this one game for the Game Boy known as Great Greed. And apparently in a Japanese version, there was an enemy that was censored, and, then, the American release that was known as Foxy, yeah. Which was kind of born into kind of the same thing, yeah. And since, it's kind of born at that, the main character's naughty desires for one of the, princesses in that game, I thought it would be perfect for this. Anyway, since, Tulpamancy is a big thing in the lore. Anyway, I'll see you later. Remember to play games and have fun, okay? Bye-bye now. And of course, Yeah, by the way, did you know originally that Kitsune were supposed to be, more like succubuses and were supposed to be like super terrifying creatures? Yeah, of course, everybody, Of course, you know what happens whenever you tell people that, ooh, the sexy seductive monster is like super duper terrifying and totally not sexy or whatever. Yeah, people tend to like those kind of creatures. Alright, goodbye.